This is my own relative experience. So in this video, I'm going to try to wrap into a small, neat package because Moldavite is such a vast experience. I'm going to try and wrap up not what you could necessarily expect with Moldavite, but just kind of try and help you to see maybe if you're ready for it or not. I do feel that if you're drawn to clicking on this video and watching it, and if you're interested in this topic, then I'm just going to go ahead right off the bat and say pretty confidently that you're ready to work with Moldavite. If you are drawn to it, if it is something that piques your curiosity, if you're watching videos about it, if you're researching it, if you happen to see a piece in a store and you can't stop thinking about it and you're wondering, am I ready? Am I ready? Yeah, if you're drawn to it, you are most certainly ready to work with it. So, that being said, I'm going to jump right into some other things. So, number one is that Moldavite will totally turn your life upside down. Now, this was very, very, very awesome for me. Very awesome, because I've been so fed up with the mundaneness of life, with feeling like I was living in this box that had been built for me and I had to live in it. And that was really sucking. And I had come to a place where I just accepted it, that this is the way that life is, and these are the things that I have to do to fit into society in the way that this reality functions. This is the person I have to be to make it by, and then I can just do what I want in my free time. So that's who I was. And then Moldavite came into my life. And I've said this in other videos, but I did not know what Moldavite was at first. And the reason that I keep saying that is because it's really a testament to the power of it. There was no placebo effect of me expecting what was going to be happening from it. I jumped straight into the experience without even knowing what was causing the experience. That's important for me to say, at least for myself, so that you guys know. This is really a powerful thing to work with. So, for me, having had lived in that box for so many years and becoming comfortable, it wasn't comfortable. I was fooling myself. I was living the life of somebody else and, in a sense, method acting and falling into that persona because it was easier. Having had lived in that box for a while, to have Moldavite just destroy the box and have me all of a sudden just like, whoa, I've been living in a box? That was awesome. Because it's given me the opportunity to recreate my reality and see that the power and the choice is mine. The power is yours. The choice is yours. Your intuition is telling you it's yours. Every single thing that you're experiencing is the choice that you've made. That is something that Moldavite will help you to feel. Now, yes, that's a powerful thing, but let me go ahead and tell you a different aspect of it, because that's important, okay? I completely lost interest in a lot of friends that I had. I no longer wanted to hang out with them. No longer wanted to do the things that I used to find fun. My career, the one that I invested all my time into, all of a sudden lost my passion in it. I didn't want to do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. It sucks. Instead of being excited to go to work and have fun, all of a sudden, I can't be here. I don't want to go home. I don't know where. Where do I want to be? I'm so uncomfortable. Everything sucks. What am I supposed to do? It really throws you into this never-ending span of uncomfortableness and confusion. And I'm not going to say wondering. You're not going to sit there philosophically pondering, because it's a very spaced out feeling that Moldavite kind of gives to you. It's not this intellectual, oh yeah. It's less thinking and more feeling. It's a very intuitive thing. And so, yeah, I do feel like that's been really powerful, because through all those uncomfortable experiences, I've completely been redesigning my life. And suddenly now I'm waking up in the morning and I'm feeling this electricity and love inside of me that I've never had before, because I'm living my life. And I didn't know I wasn't living it before. I didn't know. So Moldavite could show you that. So, do I think that that is a good thing that everybody should have? Well, yeah, I think if everybody were me, then yes, that would be the case. But there are different people. There are different people living different lives. I feel, from my standpoint, that if If I was much older, because I'm only 22, if I was much older and I'd invested every fiber of my being, every day of my life, say I'm like 40 years old and I've given it everything, maybe I'm 50, 60, and I've given everything to this, whatever this is, maybe your family, maybe your wife, maybe your husband, maybe your job. If you've been giving every fiber of your being to something, and then you bring Moldavite into your life, and it has the capability of shattering what you thought you wanted, but you've invested so much and others are depending on you, that could be a huge, huge, huge mess. Now, I had nothing to lose. I'm very young. I only have everything to gain. So I'm glad it came into my life now. But I can intellectualize and see that perhaps if you've already built this really massive life for yourself, or in that kind of area, I could see how this could be a really destructive thing. Spiritually, would that still be a good thing? Yeah. Again, I can only speak for myself, but spiritually, I do believe like that's something that everybody should experience. But maybe just try to make a choice for yourself. Do you want everything to turn itself upside down and reveal itself to you? Do you want that? Or are you feeling good with your life? Do you feel that you're in a place where if everything was to turn itself upside down, you would hold on forcefully to it and try to rebuild it? Because I was in a place where I was ready for everything to just blow up so I could walk away from the explosion. I was tired of it. I always knew that deep inside of myself that I wasn't living my life. But that's the difference, okay? Are you ready to walk away from the explosion and start anew, be the phoenix from the flames, in a sense? Or are you in a place where if everything was exploding around you, you would stay with the explosion because that's who you are. You're too hooked into that identity. You refuse to let go. Will you stay and die in that explosion? That's the question to ask yourself, because if so, maybe you shouldn't work with Moldavite. If you feel deep inside of yourself that you crave that kind of explosion, maybe you have invested a lot of yourself, but a piece of you, the real inside of you, wants to move away, wants to find that something that has always felt like it's been missing. Moldavite can and will help you with that. So I'm not saying that Moldavite is the thing that's been missing from your life. I feel like a lot of us feel that something's been missing. I'm not telling you it's Moldavite. I'm telling you Moldavite will help your intuition grow to follow the path that will lead you to that thing that's been missing. And esoterically speaking outside, I feel like maybe, at least what I found for myself is that what's been missing was never missing. It was here all along. I just wasn't paying attention to it. It's my heart. I've got it all with me. Moldavite helped lead me to that. That's what Moldavite will do. It will show you the walls. It will lay it all out for you. You may feel there are walls in your life. Something's holding you back. Moldavite will help you lead yourself to the place where those walls are laid out and you can see fundamentally exactly what they are. Exactly. And that will help you to know how to step over, how to step out of those walls and to step in, step out and step in to who you really are. So do I think, again, I'll reiterate, do I think that everybody should have Moldavite in their life? Yeah. Spiritually, yeah. Dude, yes. But if you're someone who's not ready for those changes, and I think a lot of us want change, but we don't let ourselves be ready. We're holding ourselves back. We are our own wall. So you should get some Moldavite, I think. And I'm going out on a limb here. I really am, because I'm passionate, and I feel as though I'm bordering the line of preaching. You need this, you need to do this in your life. And the truth is, I don't really care what you do. I don't mean that in a jerk way. I'm caring about myself right now and what myself feels is I need to share this message, is how powerful and profound Moldavite can be in your life. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following the feeling of bliss that I have grown from the uncomfortableness into, and I'm following it on a path, and I'm living all my moments as though they are where I am right now, because they are. And so that's why I'm here making this video right now. And yes, you should get some Moldavite, but no, you shouldn't if you're going to hold on to the explosion. No, you shouldn't get Moldavite if you don't want your life to be turned upside down. Because yes, it's led me to this place, but that's because I was listening. So don't get Moldavite unless you're ready to listen, unless you're ready for who you thought you were in the world around you, unless you're ready for that to erupt into flames, and you will be able to see in the flames the next direction to go. So some of you may be at a place where you've already got that intuition, because not everybody needs Moldavite, okay? I really don't feel like you need anything. It just kind of came into my life, and I've utilized it as a powerful tool. I don't think anybody needs anything. You've got the answers within you. Moldavite's a really profound and powerful tool to help you realize that the answers are within you. I don't look through the scope of my Moldavite every move that I make. I listen and hear. Moldavite helps me to hear the voice a little better, a little clearer, to feel it in a more geometrically three-dimensional way, because that's kind of what we're looking at as human nature. The last thing I want to say is get yourself some Moldavite if you are ready to experience what it's like to be Frodo with the ring. In a way, okay? It's gonna be a heavy weight. You're gonna feel it. You can feel it with you. The uncomfortableness is real, guys. It's totally real. For me, okay? It's real for me. I'm mind blown still about the power of Moldavite. The weight is heavy. You'll be carrying it. So it's gonna be a hard journey when you get Moldavite. So should you get Moldavite? Yes, if you're ready for a hard journey. Why would you want to go on a hard journey? Maybe because of what the journey means. I'll bring it back to Frodo in the Ring because I think it's a pretty funny example, but look at all the good he did, in a sense. You know, I mean, he was going to throw the ring into the fire, and maybe that's what we're kind of doing too. We're going on, you're signing up for a heavy journey where there is no beginning and end, but you come to a place where you throw away the physical, the physicality, where you throw away the things that you thought you knew that you needed. You throw them into the fire and you burn them, and then that weight is lifted. I really hope that that made sense. It kind of did in my head, and then I opened my mouth and it was just happening. So it just happened. But that's what Moldavite does for me. It feels like a heavy weight when I'm in the wrong place. And when I'm in the right place, it feels like I'm able to see everything that's fake around me. I'm able to see the show that's playing itself out, and I'm able to choose what kind of person or actor or, you know, my soul, I'm able to be who I really am. I'm able to be that because I know that none of the other things matter. Get yourself some Moldavite if you're ready, but warning, you must be ready to transform. Are we ever ready? I don't know. But just do what feels right. That's the number one thing Moldavite's taught me. Do what feels right. So that's the number one thing, I guess, after all this blabbering. If you want Moldavite and you feel that you want it, get it. If you're skeptical, but you're still intrigued and you get it, sure. If you feel repulsed by it and you feel that it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo and demons and crystals and bad spirits, then don't get it. That's all it is. That's all it is. But be ready, because it is powerful and that is real. Thanks, guys.